Trying out this live shit for the first time ever. Hey, D. How's it going? I've been taking a break, yo. How have you been? I've been trying to. I made a video today and I've been trying to upload it for like 6 hours now and it would not. I feel you. I've been trying to like upload it for like 6 hours and it has not. It's not even trying to upload, and I was just like, I'm gonna just go live because I'm in that spirit. But how's everything been going with you? I'm probably gonna be on here for a little bit. I'm so bored, so I figure I'd just get on here and see what everybody's up to. I know it's like, thank you. I miss your energy too. I'm gonna try to be on here as much as possible. I just need a little break. It was just like intense ass energies, just crazy ass energies all summer. Yo, you be supporting, yo. Thank you. Oh man. I guess I'll see if anyone else comes in here. It's like my first live. Is it my first live? I used to try to go live and it was just not trying to happen for me at all. Like it really wasn't. But if enough people get on this joint, um, I'll probably do like some card pulls and shit. Yeah, yep. I was trying to do a few. Yeah, I did one, right? Yeah, I did like. I think I did like maybe two of them. Yeah, I definitely did one with you before. You were definitely. It was a couple of y'all in that joint. I liked it. I enjoyed that. But we shall see. Kind of. What did I put? Oh no, I won't get discouraged. It's kind of just like, I don't want to say a social experiment, but maybe just like testing the waters and stuff, like with the channel. I mean, it is, what's today now? It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Oh, I'm great, girl. I'm great. I have, listen, ugh, I have a lot going on, that's for sure. But the glow, I'm trying to get that glow back. But other than that, I've been great, just making money, um, trying to get my shit together. I'm good. Thank you. I'm glad you're good too. I'm glad you're good too. Any crazy stories for summertime? I was trying to see. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, honestly. Like, I'm just kind of blown because I did like a whole spill earlier, but I did a reading earlier. Very important message, but it won't upload. So I just been trying to figure out how the hell that shit's gonna upload. Yeah, you gotta keep pushing. You have to keep pushing. Like, I know it's hard. There's been a lot of crazy things going on collectively. Um, that's been draining people, and it's difficult to move forward. But you just gotta keep your vibrations high and know that everything that's happening is happening for the benefit of your own growth. You know, that's why is what the energy draining. Is that what you mean? Why is the energy being drained? I could have sworn I wrote some. No. Oh, as far as chaos, I could really. It has everything to do, just like with the timelines that we're currently on this planet. It goes really deep. Um, it's just a time where I feel like I think the shortest way to explain it is just like it's really on some survival of the fittest type shit. Like people are being exposed for who they truly are. People have been putting people who have been putting on like facades for so long. I feel like being fake and trying to put on a front and flex and do all this shit. It's like so much dense energy in this dimension that has to be cleared out, that people literally can't contain who they are trying to hide anymore. And I feel like that's why there's just literally so much goofy behavior coming through. And then you have to think about, like, look at society as a whole. Like, look at who our president is. Like, he's a fucking goofball. And it's like his goofball ass getting into office really set the tone for the country and the world at this point. And I honestly feel like ever since he became president, it's just like mad goofball shit has been happening, like from social media to motherfuckers you work with, just to like people in general, and everyone's demons have just been eating them up. Yeah, it's like he's been exposed, and because he's being exposed, the deeper things that surround him are being exposed. Like he literally he's literally the catalyst for people exposing who they really are. It goes good and bad in two separate hands. I feel like it goes badly because it's like no one wants to deal with like racist people or people who just like set in their egotistical ways, but at the same time it's like damn, you like I kind of want to know who the fuck is around me. Like I'm pretty sure people who told me that they were like gonna vote for Trump probably did, because people are just fake like that. And and I think honestly, I don't want to say like the world is ending, but the world, it's coming. There's a lot of dead weight. I feel like is gonna be off the planet soon, and like I feel like literally, like you know how people say like you sold your soul to the devil. I feel like the devil is like literally here to collect. And if that makes sense, like if people have demons they're gonna have like hardships and their greatest fears thrown at them, and the way that they handle it is, I guess, what will determine if they're strong enough to make it to survive or not. Yeah, I mean, it may not, it may be, it's physically ending and then spiritually ending. Physically, people are going to die. Literally, people die every day. We know that, but in crazy massive amounts collectively, souls are like leaving because you there's like global warming is in effect. Is like karmic countries, karmic towns, you know, that goes way back towards like people have to know the history of where they live first of all, because if there were like spells casted or contracts signed years and years, thousands of years ago, everything comes full circle. And like I said, like the devil is here to collect. So that's why there's so much um, negativity happening in certain parts of the planet. Number one. And then on a spiritual level, it's like people are also dying spiritually. Like you have people who I would say like us who like are ascending consciously, knowing who we are, learning about stuff that your normal person wouldn't give a fuck about. And then you have people who are just gonna be stuck in their ways, and you know, is it like it's like have you ever just like stopped being cool with someone and then you get around them again? You're like, yo, why the fuck did I ever hang out with this motherfucker? Don't be fearful. Hell no. Don't be fearful. That's the last emotion you should feel. Because when you're fearful, that's when negative low vibrations you start to attract that. Don't be fearful. Be strong and know that you're protected. Know who you are and literally be the light to yourself, because once you're the light to yourself, everybody you surround yourself around, family, friends, that light will touch them also. Don't be fearful at all. Like pray if you need to, meditate if you need to, just get as much insight from your intuition as you like possibly can. But I mean, don't be fearful at all. Like it's nothing to fear at all. Like it's uncomfortable, you know, very uncomfortable because no one knows what to expect. But I think I don't want to sound like morbid or like gothic or emo or whatever, like dark or anything, but I'm kind of interested in seeing like what's gonna play out. Oh yeah, my life to Ushin. I'm the same. I've been protecting my energy like no other. Like if I even peep bullshit from somebody, I'm deading it. I'm not dealing with it. If someone comes to me with energy that just rubs me the wrong way, I'm out. I done had like a little bit of jobs this summer. If the people at the job was on some fuck shit, I'm out. I'm not dealing with it because the more you deal with bullshit, the more bullshit attracts. The more demons you hang around, the more demons they bring along into the party with y'all. It's like people don't understand that. And I used to be that type of person that was like, I'll know that my surroundings aren't the best, and I'll I would know like I'm kind of drained, but I need money, or I'm drained, but I'll get through it. But it's like no, that's the test. Like having faith and knowing that you can get by without having to put yourself in those compromising positions and predicaments with people is not worth it. But people's truths are starting to be exposed, and people are very dark, you know, like very dark. I I don't understand it. I don't think I care to understand it. It's just like it is what it is. But I just be like, yo, like, just keep that energy like away from me. Like, even with like, do you know about like did you hear about the Jeffrey Epstein situation, like the sex trafficking, and all of a sudden this agenda of like grown ass disgusting men like fucking molesting and doing what they want to do with younger women and men. Like the agenda for that right now is sick. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And it's really scary to think about. Yeah, it's really scary to think about, but I can go on with that whole conspiracy thing about him not like committing suicide in the jail, him being murdered by higher ups because they don't want him to expose them. But just think about how many crazy ass motherfuckers there are like him. It's like, and even with like rich people, wealthy people, it's like I've been noticing a lot of wealthy people, the way that they get their money, it's never 100% clean money. They want to be accepted as something. They do. They're just like they're trying to push it in a very absurd way. I guess kind of like they push like any other agenda. It's all very messy, but I'm just starting to learn like people that get their money are con artists. They literally sell their souls. They might not literally sit down with a devil like figure or archetype and sign a contract, but people need to understand that that's not what selling your soul literally means. Like you can be initiated into the dark energies just by doing some shit like sex trafficking. I think he swapped his body. He's in Costa Rica. Shit, that too. That too. They said he almost had like $1 billion. Get the fuck out of here. He had, I think he also owned like a couple of islands too. Like, listen, it's possible. Shit, I watch shows like Scandal. Scandal, all them little shows, they're based on something that somebody has once did in the government and higher than the government. You know, he probably is on his own freaking island somewhere with more bitches. Excuse my French. That followed his ass because he's wealthy. It's a strange ass world we live in. It really is. I had wrote down some. Let me see. Damn, I thought I did. A very strange world that we are living in. Very strange, but how do you watch other tarot readers on YouTube a lot? Have you noticed like have you get like any crazy um intuitive feelings about other readers or other spiritualists on YouTube lately? That's something I want to talk about. Exactly, too much money, and yes, he owns islands. I don't think he did. People tolerate anything. But yeah, they do. It's crazy. It's literally crazy what people will do for money. Literally. Like, but then it's like if he did all, I don't know. It's like, it's a whole big thing. It's like if he did get caught and then got out of it and went to a lot don't resonate. Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna get to that too. If he did get a island, it's almost like, well, what was the point of him getting caught and broadcasted to the world in the first place? Or was it like someone that was probably out to get him, but then someone higher up than that person trying to get him jailed had the means to make pulls and ties for his ass to disappear and vanish onto his own island. That's some scandal ass show shit. It's it's beyond me. But yeah, none of the nobody's resonating with me either. And that's kind of what I also touched on in the video I'm trying to still upload. It's like a lot of fake spiritualists out here charge like 100 for a question. It's very exhausting. So my thing is like, as a tarot reader, and knowing that my life beat aside from doing tarot is exhausting, even if I weren't to have, even if I didn't have a job and I was still, like, I was literally making money off just tarot readings itself, it is draining as hell to pump out 10 readings a day for a person. So the ones that do it all for money, I'm just like, where do you see this? Like, where is this gonna end? How is this gonna end? You know? And it's really sad because a lot of people really believe in these readers on here. And it's like, I'll watch some and I'm just like, I literally just watch it to observe, of course, like what everyone else is doing. And I'm bored sometimes. But it's just like, it's always the same stuff. You know, they're never really talking about anything real. The only thing they talk about is like love. Yes, everyone has the same message. Everyone. The divine masculine, like bashing the fuck out the divine masculine. And it's like, divine masculines are not even supposed to be portrayed as terrible. Everyone has their flaws, you know what I'm saying? But they put on this persona like the divine feminine was once weak and helpless and full of love, and like the divine masculine took advantage of her love and like ran off with a karmic, and now he's stuck with a karmic, depressed. Exactly. Definitely. Your spirit totally knows when people are like bullshitting. Mine's do. And it's just like when I see it, I'm just like, I just think about all the innocent people that really rely on these things and they just wait on it like drugs for them to drop a video every week or so to say the same stupid shit, to wait on love, when in actuality we should be encouraging each other to like love ourselves. Like, life is way more than waiting on someone to love you. That's for sure. And I even had to learn that shit. I had to teach myself that. So it's like when I come back to this channel, it's just like I can't base it on love and twin flames and divine masculines and divine feminines. It has to be cold, concrete, like what is your soul's mission? Because things are getting really real out here. Like, there's literally a spiritual war going on. It's a spiritual war going on. There's probably going to be a physical war popping up. There's already wars, different wars going on the planet as we know of. Now I do like the ghetto nun. She gives sincere guidance on how to move and ascend. She's hella funny in Libra. Oh, okay. I need to watch her. I've heard of her, but I've never saw her video, so I'm gonna watch her too. One that I watch sincerely is Scorpion Reds. It's like Scorpion is REDDZ, and she's from DC, and she's real about her shit as well. I love her. I think she's obviously a Scorpio, but I'm Scorpio rising in Venus, so I resonate tough with her. Yes, because love is cool, but that's not all life is about. We working on building legacy. Exactly. Like building legacies, protecting yourselves, protecting your family, making sure like you get your money, you get your bread up. Like people just out here getting triggered. And I feel like in a sense it's like that bullshit is really playing into the agenda of keeping people down in like lower vibrations and feeling like they have to depend on someone else to receive love and being getting validated, what is it, validity and all that other shit. Like you don't need anyone to let you know you're the shit or you're divine. You know, like if someone decided that they didn't want to be with you anymore, you can't just say that was my divine masculine. Like obviously he wasn't. Obviously she wasn't your divine feminine, you know? And if someone runs off with somebody else, it's like, well, you just have to get through it. It's hard as hell, but you know, karma's karma, and the way that the world is spinning right now, which is spinning extremely fast and accelerated. I can't keep up with days and times anymore. It's like you gotta live in the present. We all have to live in the present because time is moving way too fast. People are replacing religion with tarot. Look, it's that now is very scary. And I even question myself like, am I falling into the trend of tarot and spirituality? Because there's literally like ads and advertisements and like about the whole spiritual witch culture, you know, crystal balls and crystals. And Sephora like tried to release a couple months ago a witch's starter pack with like sage and crystals, like fake ass crystals and shit like that. Like there's stores that literally like Urban Outfitters literally sells like fake ass crystals, you know. And it's just like, why? It's very insulting because there are people out here like me, for example, who's really into this shit and really study it. And then what I think it is I feel like the higher ups are, they know what's up. They probably know that people are like getting hipped to this shit, and they're like literally um trying to trickle down this trend so that it's hard to differentiate what's real and what's not. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And that's scary as hell because you have all these fake ass hippie cultured people running around talking about peace and love and everything is love and light and namaste. Oh yeah, Sephora's totally commercialized now. I don't even shop at Sephora anymore. I try to like I'm on my wave where I'm like I want to just start supporting um local brands, people who make their own shit, and sometimes when I get the energy I'll make my own. I haven't even been really into makeup like that. Like I literally went through an entire transition within the last couple of months. I don't care for a lot of materialistic things anymore. Like makeup I'll still do like a little here and there. You know, my eyebrows, I love my mascara, etc. But all that cake and shit and going out and for what? For what? I'm like low key an introvert. I do my studies and I protect my energy, especially this summer because there was just way too much draining ass energy going on. Way too much. And even on social media, like I'll be on Twitter and I will literally see bullshit tweets about the same shit over and over again. Like I started to notice a pattern. Like you have your spiritual gurus on Twitter that call themselves astronomers who are just like, do your full moon rituals and do your new moon rituals. And it's like, you keep doing the same ritual for the same shit. It's like, what is for you will be for you. If you already put your intentions of what you want to have into the universe, don't keep doing rituals to make it come to you. Like, stop giving the universe a 30-day time limit to give you what you want. If anything, that's kind of just like pushing what you want or you desire further back out. And it's just like every full moon, they're all like, your intentions is to release this and bring in joy and bring in the love. And it's just so much crap. It's just an overload of crap. It's like y'all didn't even study the planets to see what's aligned with what. You don't know everyone's natal charts, and it goes way deeper than that. And people are just so on the surface and lost. It's really sad. So it's like when I have like subscribers like you that just really like resonate with me, that really like that makes me feel happy, because it's like I really just want to be on my wave where I just start my own like collective community. You know, the best thing to do to get out of a funk is just to go through it. There is no ritual on the planet. You can have your crystals to lift you up, but if you're supposed to go through a funk, you have to feel that emotion and get through it. New moon, full moon, crescent, and everything. Yeah, you have to you have to feel the waves. That's what life is all about, and people don't understand that. We're supposed to have highs and lows. Nothing is supposed to be linear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, as long as your funk isn't like extended, as long as your funk doesn't result in you, wanting to commit suicide or hurt anything or yourself or anybody else, you'll get through it. You're always going to get through it. Everything has its season. Seasons last a maximum of like what, 3 months? You know, 3 months. Take every emotion that you felt, analyze it, write it down if you need to, use whatever creative way you can to express it and understand it. And just keep pushing, yo. Like, do little things every day that will make you happy, that'll lift up your vibrations. Whether if that's praying, talking to God, meditating, whatever. But you can't rush a funk. Everything has its own time limit. That's why I haven't been on for a while. Um, I've had my ups and downs, but I really just wasn't in the space. I didn't have the energy, literally, to do a reading, for anyone, not even myself. Like, I haven't even really been near my crystals. I feel like I literally have to buy like a whole new collection of crystals now, because I don't resonate with my crystals anymore. That noise in the back are my birds, so if you're wondering what that cackling is, they're not asleep yet. But I literally have to get new crystals, and that's even if I feel like resonating with crystals. I haven't really been geared towards crystals lately, which is really odd. But I feel like when I'm supposed to know the reason, it will come up. 10 months lost. Could there still be a season I was raised? 10 months. Who did you lose though? You know, if you're going through a season of losing people, whether it's like someone walked out of your life, or literally if someone left this realm, if you're going through grieving takes. It thought it was. Oh yeah, I do. No, it's these birds. I have like two birds. I have pets, that's for sure, and mad animals. But if you're going through grieving, there's definitely not a time limit on grieving. It depends on the grieving, of course, too. Like, relationship, a child, and then my mom. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Yeah, if you're grieving, there's no time limit. With death, there's no time limit. All you can do is learn to understand death. I feel like the relationship thing you'll get over soon, you know, but you have to deal with each grievance at a time. You can't rush the process. You have to understand that there's nothing that you can do to change what happened. There's nothing you can do to control what happened or control like your next moves. All you can do is control your response to it. No, no problem at all. Like, I just don't want you to feel like you have to have a time limit on when to get better. You're going to get better. You're going to be great. And you better believe that you're going to be blessed with mad abundance and blessings because of it, especially in a matter of 10 months. You know what I'm saying? But you will be blessed for it, and life will go on for you. Um, but just know that you can, the only thing you control right now is your healing process and understanding. Not necessarily understanding of why it happened at the time that it did, but just understand that death is very tricky. Um, it's like you don't want to say that it's someone's time to go, but in a sense, it's their time to transition because maybe their purpose on this planet was already accomplished. Um, but you just have to learn to understand that death isn't a bad thing and that those energies of those people will always be around you. Enjoy the. I've been telling myself to embrace the challenges and enjoy the struggles. It's plentiful right now. Honestly, that's literally what we have to do. It might sound crazy, but you have to say bring on the challenges. Like, this has happened. There's a reason it's happened to me specifically. And now what do I have to do to keep myself motivated and going? What am I learning from this? Who am I transitioning into next? You know what I'm saying? Because overall, strong people get through it and they transition into something greater. That's for sure. But just know that those energies of your mom will always be around you, whether you see her in dreams or not. I'm sure you do. Communicate with her when you can. Before you go to bed at night. She's more powerful on the other side than she was probably on this planet. Honestly, I learned that a little bit ago. When your people cross over, they're literally like angels for you. They're literally have messages for you so you can reach abundance and all those great things. Yes. You said no, you don't sound crazy at all for feeling closer to her. She's more powerful in the ethereal than she was in the flesh. You know? But try to communicate with her. Before you go to bed at night, think of her. Ask her any questions you may have and remember your dreams. Try to remember your dreams. Have a dream journal and write down every little symbol in your, even if she doesn't pop up to you in the dreams face to face, anything, symbols, animals, places, smells, colors. Everything has a symbol and a meaning to it, and that could be a message from her. But your flesh, of course, will miss her. That's for sure. But I feel like death is easier. You don't want it to happen, but death is easier to understand once you accept it, accept what it is, that it isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's uncomfortable, but literally I feel like other dimensions are way better than this one. Okay, good. Ooh, gotta get up for a minute. I have a little heartburn. That's good. That's a good perspective to have, though. That's pretty dope. Has she sent you any like messages yet that you can remember? I need to go live on like a Saturday because no one is up right now. So funny. Everyone's gonna watch this tomorrow like, what the hell? I missed it. But I think we have some gems in here. I think. It'll come to you. Whew. The dreams will come. The dreams will come. Don't even worry about it. What do you feel? This was meant just me. I'm glad that you're here. I'm having cool. I'm cool just speaking to you. Oh, come on. I feel blessed too. I really do. Because I feel like we're vibing off of each other. No, you're not selfish. You're not selfish at all. I mean, you was just there at the right time. You know what I'm saying? You were there at the right time. So it was meant for you. That's for sure. Like, if you're in the right time at the right place, it was meant for you to get this one on one. This could just be clarity from your mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Like, stuff like this, it all happens for a reason. She could pop up in your dream tonight. I don't know. I mean, if she does, let me know. But I'm really glad that you realized that. I know it's really difficult, but life is a crazy, crazy experience. I I wish I knew. I'm sure when we go to sleep at night and we're like in the astral realm, we know exactly what the fuck is going on, but you wake up and it's like a new day and you're just like, well, what the fuck? What is my purpose here? I'm glad I need this. I need to do this too. I've been wanting to get on YouTube for a while. I don't know. I just wasn't digging it. I was just seeing so much fake shit online. I'm just like, what am I even doing this for? Like, but then I woke up and I realized I was giving myself a reading today. I was like, nah, I feel like doing a reading for the people that fuck with me. Like, I feel like I have a message, and I'm gonna get that damn video up. I think my Wi-Fi is being real ghetto, so hopefully I can upload it tonight while I'm sleeping and it works. Cause that was a damn good video, and if it acts up, I might just do a live tomorrow and do another pull. But we'll see. Oh man, thanks, D. I need y'all too. I think that's really what I want to do. I just want to build a community a community of real ass motherfuckers that can just bounce off of each other and teach each other dope shit. Thank you. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna now that I'm in the zone again, I'm gonna try to do them as much as I feel guided to. And I don't want it to be so based like on Libras or anything. I just want it to just be whatever energy comes through me at that moment that resonates with everyone who resonates with me. Because there's not enough real ass reads going on out there. There's like a few readers that I see, but I'm definitely gonna check out Ghetto Nun because I've seen her. I've seen her, but I just didn't get to. It's like at some point I'm just like, okay, I can't keep going through all these readers because I don't want to start fucking up my energy, because that could fuck up your energy too. Like watching like 5 different readers, but they have just all been saying things that have just been drainage. Like, I don't want to know about love at the moment. I just really need to know when my prosperity is coming. If, you know? It's craziness. Oh shit, really? What? I think I got this shit delayed on the low. I need to change that. I think it's like delayed by like 30 seconds, so I'll probably forget what I say. But really, really to what? Ugh, gosh, man. Oh, yeah. If you listen to like 5 different readers, because you have to remember, like when you look at 5 different readers, just think of it as like 5 different groups of people who are pulling in energies of like their collective. And so you're kind of getting in the mix with all of their energy. So it kind of sometimes and that but if you watch like all of these readers in a row, I'm saying like in a day or two, and they start spitting at you different scenarios and shit like that from energies that they're pulling from different people that they're set to put the message out for, it can drain you because you have to think of the vibrations that those people that they're reading, doing the readings for, and general readings for, like you have to think about their vibrations. But watching tarot for me kind of drains me. But then also, I've also realized that the tarot readers that drain me after I watch them, that leaves me more confused than I was before I watched them, that's a no-go. That means do not watch that motherfucker. If you feel like your answers, if you feel like you've got no fucking clarity after you watched a tarot reader, like if you're still questioning like what the hell, that just means that she did not resonate with you, and she's probably full of shit. That's for sure. Like, you're not supposed to watch a reader and then feel like you have more questions now. You know what I'm saying? After you watch them, you're not supposed to have more questions. And I don't know if that's a tactic for people to do, so like you can like ask them for like a personal reading and then spend money. But either way, a tarot orgy, that's what it's like, and you don't even know, you know? A tarot orgy, you don't even know you're in that shit. It's real out here. Tarot orgies are real. That's a new thing. I'm gonna start using that shit. You have to be careful with who you let with your energies. You have to. It's easy to get sucked in. And but yeah, if you're watching somebody and you don't feel like you received any clarity, then don't even watch them anymore. Especially the ones that talk about like twin flames. But Usually the ones that I like to gravitate towards to number one see if like the tarot readers for me are like the pick a card ones. Um, if you do like the pick a card tarot readings and like a card literally resonates with you and then you get your what you gotta get off from that shit, then usually that tarot reader could probably more than likely be the reader for you. But even with some pick cards, if no cards resonate with me, then I'm just gonna click out. I'm in it, man. I be watching people, and after watching all those people, I'm just like, this is not how I want my channel to go. Like, I have to be sincere on my shit, for real. Some be having me confused as fuck. You're right, if it could be a tactic to get a personal reading. Who you like? Pick a card. Shit. Okay. Have you ever heard of Olivia Love? I think it's Olivia Love with an O. I like her a lot. She does pick a cards. So like when she does her pick a card readings, I usually get jiggy with her. She's really dope. And she doesn't really use tarot. She likes to use like oracle cards too, so and she goes off things like super intuitively. The only thing with her though is that she kind of gets into love a lot. Um but she be on point. Olivia. It's like Olivia and then love. She's a black girl. She's really pretty. She's into like beauty and all that stuff. Um, but her readings are really on point. She's a Libra too, I believe. Yeah, she's a Libra too. So I love her. She's dope. And then I'm trying to see and then hmm. I think she's honestly I've tried other readers with their pick a cards, but I haven't really like I didn't really get into it, but when Olivia does hers, I'm here for it. Cause hers always resonates with me, and she keeps it real as well. Like if someone ain't for you, she ain't gonna lie to you. She gonna be like, yo, you need to get off this man's dick. Like they are not for you. So I like her. Matter of fact, let me see who else pops up. I do prefer readings from other Libras. Anyone, I usually gravitate. That's the crazy thing. I usually gravitate towards readers that are Libras, and I literally won't find out they're Libras until I'm like a couple of weeks in with them, and then they'll like just happen to say like they're a sign. I love Pretty Boss actually. I had stopped watching her for a bit because she kind of started to give me like corporate reader vibes. But I will admit, I think the other day I watched a pick a reading from her. But she has like this series going on right now, like the Twin Flame Chronicles, and I don't watch that because I don't resonate with like Twin Flame energy. Yeah, yeah, she does drop gems. Her shits like really are very positive, and I love her glow up too. Like I watched her over like the last couple of years. She's pretty dope. What I love about her is like how she with the pick of cards. I notice she does like the cards, a crystal, and I love that she drops gems with the books. She will have a specific book for you. I love that shit. She hips you to mad books to read, and herbs too. So that's what I enjoy. I forgot about Pretty Boss. I stopped watching her for a little bit though because I was like, I can't get jiggy with this twin flame shit. Yeah, I'm focused on self love more than anything right now. Like I don't want to know what anyone is thinking about me. I don't want anyone to say any crazy shit like an ex is gonna pop up. I don't need that. I need to get my shit together. Yeah, she gives you dope tools. I'm really interested in reading like the Kabbalion and ooh, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot her. Have you ever heard of True Brilliance? She's black as well. But I think her sign is, I think she's a Cancer. I forgot what Pretty Boss is. Pretty Boss might be a Cancer too. But True Brilliance is like True True, and then Brilliance. She's lit as hell too. She doesn't do twin flame readings. She will do like divine. Oh, you have to watch True Brilliance. She's gold. I fuck with her really heavy. She keeps it real too. She does divine feminine energy readings and she does divine masculine energies separate. So that's probably the only thing that she does, but all of her readings for divine feminine for me personally has been on point. And she doesn't talk about love at all. She talks literally about like your abundance, your job, like your growth, your spiritual journey. And Pretty Boss Taurus. Oh, she's a Taurus. Facts. She's Taurus. Okay. Um, True Brilliance, she goes in depth with like goddess archetypes. She gives you the tea on like different things, like your Venus signs. Like she'll do like a series for like all Venus signs, all Mars signs. She tells you about different planets, their characteristics, all that stuff. True Brilliance. It's True, and then Brilliance Brillance. She's lit. Whew. I love her. Um, I resonate with her a lot too. She talks also like about I like to see what they be posting. I just be trying to, I really just be watching Mad Black Girls, to be honest. That might be really biased, and I don't want to offend anyone that hear me say that in the future, but yeah, no problem. She's cool as hell. She does like high priestess classes, art of seduction. She explains like every house in the like a chart, astronomy. What's it called? Your astrology chart. Different things. Sex energy, goddess energy, more things than just. She teaches. She actually has legit classes too, so I like that about her. But the people that just do straight love shit, I'm just like, y'all ain't teaching me nothing else about myself. Facts. Support your right. Support your own. Support your own. Gotta support your own first. That's where I feel comfortable. I Everybody else be focused on love. Like life ain't about love and being with a partner all the damn time. Mhm. She be on it. She's very advanced. I one day hope to accomplish things that she's accomplished. That's for sure. But she be on her grind. So I respect her a lot. Um but yeah. What else did I want to talk about? How do you feel about the Amazon fires? Like all these damn global warming fires going on. Do you think the government set the Amazon on fire? No, you're not crazy for not wanting a relationship at all. There's nothing wrong with wanting to focus on self. And I literally had to hammer that into my head. Um, when I started to like really spend time by myself, I was like, and I had like no drama. I was like, what? Like, you don't gotta put on a show for nobody. You ain't gotta. Not saying that every relationship you have to put on a show, but you ain't gotta like having a relationship with somebody is kind of like the same amount of attention you were if you were to have a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to make sure that they're happy, they're satisfied. You know, you can't make moves without letting them know. It's just like I'm just I'm not there right now. Like it's nice to go on dates and stuff, I'm sure, but to have like attachments right now in life, it's just like stress free is the way to be. And I mean that. I find it ironic no aid has been sent yet to the Amazon. Well, I heard that I think the summit or something like that, the World Summit, which I feel is bullshit. They offered Brazil $20 million to aid them, but the president, I want to say the president of Brazil, pretty much denied it. Like he didn't want it, he rejected it because what the summit likes to do is they like to not do things from the bottom of their heart. Those assholes pretty much just say, hey, each country will pitch him this amount of money to aid you with whatever is going on in your country, but you'll have to do this for us. Now, I feel like the Amazon shit goes on a deeper level. I feel like the Europeans are trying to like get ownership of maybe a percentage of the land in the Amazons, and that's probably why the president told him to go fuck off because I don't know about y'all, but every time Europeans tend to get their hands on some shit, they fuck it up. And the president said, not on my watch. Y'all ain't gonna come down here and fuck up our waters, our trees, and start cutting shit down and putting up plants and shit. Y'all ain't gonna do that. Not on my watch. So I dig it. I feel like the Amazon being on fire, not only is it like a symbolization of like global warming, but I feel like it's Mother Nature replenishing herself and getting rid of whatever toxins and codes she needs to get rid of in like nature and the trees so that Europeans and what do they call them? Not settlers, but we're gonna call them settlers. So settlers won't get their hands on it and do weird shit. Do the shit that the conniving things that they do with information that didn't belong to them in the first place. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist or anything, but that's literally what I feel. Like I feel like if the Amazon is gonna burn, it should just burn because the universe let it happen. So if the universe let it happen, it will burn on its own. It will go out on its own when it feels like it's supposed to go out. That's how I feel. It's like when I light a candle. If my candle decides to go out before the shit is done with, then it decided to go out. Spirit said, "Okay, it's time for y'all. Lights out, motherfucker." Like, but I mean, I'm not saying that they shouldn't try to not put it out, but everything is happening in divine order, you know. But it's just crazy. I think it's a crazy ass situation to be able to watch in real time how the world is just unfolding. Oh yeah, it's always an agenda, girl. It's an agenda behind all this shit. Everything, every little thing. It's always an agenda with these people. Always. I can go on with agendas for hours, literally. They're always wanting something. For all we know, they probably, and if, shit, they probably, for all we know, Europeans could have lit this shit on fire just so they can give money to have aid so they can buy the fucking land. Who fucking knows? It's just like, we're running out of space to do things. There's probably gold there, some type of resources that they need to deplenish the world more, and they want that land. You never know. That could be a reason too. F9 stands for Fairy Trap Mother 9. It's super random. Fairy Trap Mother 9. 9 is my favorite number. That's what it means. But have you been having any weird dreams lately? Like dreams that seem so real? They could probably be messages. These birds. Stress. Thank you. You know, one of my friends told me a while ago that I was like a fairy godmother. And I listened to a lot of trap music. I was like, I dig that shit. Because I was always just spitting that real on my friends. Like, talking about real insightful things. She was like, you're like literally like a fairy godmother to us. You just always have the right things to say. I'm like, yo, honestly, I might just switch that shit up and say I'm the fairy trap mom. Of the trap. So that's pretty much where it came from. I've been having weird dreams too. I don't remember them all, but a lot of energies in them. That's for sure. Like random people, random places. Ooh, dreams about dog feces under beds. Did you look that one up? Dog feces hidden under a bed. That's interesting. I'm trying to get a download on what that possibly could mean. The first thing I thought of was maybe secrets. Hidden shit. Someone's trying to hide something shitty. You know? But from a dog, though? It's supposed to mean money coming in. Oh, wow. Well, shit, let's get it. That's strange. Well, shit. I need a dream like that. What a weird correlation. But I dig it. Keep that energy. Keep that energy. Let's get it. That's such a strange correlation. I would have never thought that that's what it means. I would have never thought that. But yeah, dreams have been... I feel like dreams, a lot of people I've been speaking to about their dreams have been literally crazy. And before I got on live tonight, I was watching this girl who's also on YouTube. She's really tight. Her name, she has a lot of videos. She doesn't do readings, I don't think. She just speaks real shit. Well, I have my mom's dog since she passed in the room where I have her. Let's put her on the bed. see. Listen, your mom is definitely looking over you and making sure you're good. Do you burn have you ever burned ancestor money before? I've never tried it, but I've always wanted to ask someone in real life, like, have they tried it and what was the feeling after they burned it? Because I hear, like, even you can even do real money to burn for the other side, but I haven't tried it yet. So if you do that, then that's lit too, but definitely, I know you tend to that altar every day. That's lit. You haven't? I've heard about it. It helps pretty much like the currency on the other in the other realm, in the astrals. Um, helps helps spirits on the other side be rich in currency on the other side, so they're therefore able to assist you better on your side. Yet people say it's life changing. I definitely want to try it. I might I may try it, but I haven't. I can say I've never really had my own altar. I've had like pieces from the altar, but I've never really had like a legit altar with my ancestors on it. I've done it, like I've done many ritual spells, and I've used real money. I mean, it is work. It works. It works. That I do. It works. It takes time, but it definitely works. So I guess like when you do it with your ancestors rather than just like a regular ritual, I assume that it works faster. You can burn real money, but definitely try ancestor money first. I feel like ancestor money just feels more fun. They look really cool too to me. I would use ancestor money, but I didn't have a ride to go get the ancestor money, so I just used like regular dollar bills instead. But I like the way that ancestor money looks, so I would try ancestor money first, and then try real money. I haven't with all my ancestors' personal items. See that I think that's why I haven't started my own altar, because I don't have all their belongings. I have like a couple pictures, and that's it. I don't have like I don't have that much. Team desperate for a change. I feel you. I haven't. I definitely will. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it soon. But like usually when I dream, I see like animals. I have a lot of animal totems in my dreams, and even in like waking life, specific bugs will follow me. So that's just crazy to me. It is no right or wrong. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do an altar. It's whatever you feel guided to put on your altar. Like, if you have their stuff on your altar and that makes you feel connected to them, then do that shit. Like, don't let anyone tell you the right or incorrect way to make your altar. Like, it's yours. Like, if you got a feeling to put their stuff on that altar, like Snow White. I be attracting birds. Sometimes my sister, she attracts butterflies, but I attract birds and bees like no one's business. It's been birds, bees. I've been seeing a lot of like yellow butterflies, but they haven't like literally been around me. They're probably just like past my car. And I've been seeing lots of dragonflies. But she said like Snow White. That's dope as hell. Thanks. But yeah, there is no right or wrong way to put whatever you want on your altar. Like everyone's altar is supposed to be their own. So when I start mine, when I feel guided to start my own, like it should. I'm sure it's gonna be lit. Oh, yeah, but what time is late? I think I don't know the specific way to burn it, but when I saw it on YouTube, I think she just like started off by burning it like at the corners. I would watch a YouTube tutorial on. I've never burned it before, but when I burnt my real money, um, I didn't even end up burning the whole dollar bill. The dollar bill. I didn't even end up burning like all of it. And did I? No, I didn't because I started to get like freaked out because it started to look weird. But I assume with ancestor money is different because it's a different type of texture in the paper. But I would definitely like see if you could like, let me see, like a ancestor burning, money burning tutorial or something. Someone literally put in here, ancestor money changed my life forever. Um, they're actually like big ass large pieces of paper too. But yeah, people have tutorials on here. I'm looking at it now. There's like people that talk about the ways of burning ancestor money. But be very careful while you burn it, cause it comes in like a pack, so you're not really able to feel the type of texture of the paper specifically. But I just assume like you do it like if you were burning like loose leaf like binder paper, like be careful. Have like a cup of water nearby in case it gets a little out of control. So you can just dip that shit in the water, but do it definitely like around your altar for sure. Um yeah, Pretty Boss did a video. I remember her doing a video on it. Um anything spirit wants me to know. I could pull a card for you if you want. Let's see. Because I'm about to head on out because I'm getting tired. Let me see. Let's see. Give you a little card. Ooh, one more. Just do one. They were trying to pass out like 10. Oh no, you're fine. Do what you gotta do, yo. You got it coming towards you. No worries. I appreciate you. I was guided to pull a card for you. So no worries. Like you support me just by tuning in and chatting with me. So you're good. Okay. Keepers of the Earth. So you got this card. I don't know if you can see it the best because it's kind of dark. Wow, I really like this card. It's called Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. I cannot make this shit up. That is lit as fuck. And the energy I got, this could be your spirit, and this could definitely be your mom's spirit watching over you along with the other ancestors protecting you. Yes. I'm going to read you what the booklet says as well. That is amazing. And then I'm trying to see the animals associated. There's a wolf, angel wings, an elephant, and a female lion. If you want to like take that for what it's worth and like look at the symbolizations of those animals, I got wolf, elephant, angel wings, and a female lion, a lioness. Right on time for sure. She's definitely protecting you and keeping you safe. So pray every night to speak with her and for her to send you the signs through dreams. But you definitely. And so ancient ancestors stand beside you. I'm gonna read out the book too. That's tight. And then there's like the moon and the clouds illuminating. That's dope as hell. Keepers of the Earth. Page 100. Keepers of the Earth. Okay, so it says, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. You are so supported. You do not stand alone. You have a magnificent team of helpers, both in this world and of the earth, who are here to help you every step of the way. I'm tearing up because, oh, she's always with you. Always. She's with you right now. She's with us in this chat. You have a magnificent team of helpers, both in this world and of the earth, who are here to help you every step of the way. Call upon them for assistance. They are here to help. Call upon her. I just said, like, pray to her every night. The keepers of the earth acknowledge the work that you've done already and are ready to work through you. They bow at your feet and thank you for wanting to stand for them. They thank you for your altar, is what I'm hearing. To devote your life to protecting the earth in your unique way. It is time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical realm. This can come in the form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you in your work. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive support. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you are doing. You do not need to go at it alone. Call upon the keepers of the earth to help you in your mission. Open your heart and your mind to receiving more than you ever thought possible. What kind of support do you need? Call it in right away. Girl, you need to pray tonight to you need to go to your altar when we're done and talk to your mom and your other ancestors, whoever else has passed into the ethereal, and you need to tell them what you need. What you need. Okay? They're here. You have financial abundance. I, whether you burn ancestor money or not, just all you have to do is put the intention of what you need, and they will bless you. They will bless you immediately. What kind of support do you need? Call it in right away. Call it in right away. Yeah. They're here with us right now. Like, I feel it literally in my ear. Right away. Right away. This was definitely a blessing, D. You are being watched over by a lot. Many ancestors. Like, she is more powerful on the other side. Sacrifices, you know? Life is crazy. That's tight. I got you, though. I hope that helped. I really do. That's beautiful. I love that card, too. Girl, I'm speechless, too. I like how that really just played out. How we go from talking about altars and ancestors to ancestors making it known, like, boom, boom, motherfucker, we in here. We got you. That's tight. That's really dope, yo. That really that inspired me to like be on this bitch every day. Yes, many have passed that I love dearly. They're here for you. They got you. So just keep doing what you're doing. Like, you are on the right track, you're on the right path. You had that dream. You just got confirmation from me a little bit. So before you go to bed at night, just talk to them. You don't have to like say like a traditional prayer. Like, talk to them like you would if they were in your face. Nah, anytime, yo. Anytime, D. Like, you need that, yo. Sometimes we all need that confirmation. And that's literally what I want to do. Like, I didn't know for a while what I wanted to do, but now it's just like, even me pulling that for you, like, that really motivated me to like be on my shit and build a community with you guys. Build a community with all of you. For real. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's like five of us, like, it's lit. Like, you need people who are like minded around in order to move forward and make it through, because like it's getting crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? Ah, Desiree. I got you, Desiree. I'm Yaz. We friends now. She said, oh no. We friends now. We in here. We are. You support me the fuck. I thank you for even being on this shit with me. Like, I needed this as much as you needed it too, because I'm just like, I need to figure out my live. I need to upload this. I was so frustrated. I'm like, yo, why is this message not getting out? But this is like a stepping stone. Like, this is way better. This is this moved me more than the message I had earlier. Moved me sincerely. I mean that for real. But ooh, I'm about to get ready to call it a night, Desiree. Um, Definitely check out um Olivia Love and True Brilliance. True Brilliance, though, she's lit as hell. She has a lot of gems that probably would help you, because she, um, she helps me get through a lot. And, I wish I could, can I type in this shit? Let me see if I can type. Ugh, I can't. I have more gems too, people. Um, but I guess when I put this video up, or if whatever my other video uploads, is another girl that I watch too. She's not a reader, but she speaks a lot of real ass shit. I'm talking about dream state, astral realm, crazy stuff. Like, she changed my perspective. Ah, things, Desiree. I'm trying to get it up. If it doesn't work out, I might just schedule another live sometime in the afternoon or something and pull again. It's all good. But of course, I have to feel the energies for it. But I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it work. But I'm gonna hit the sack, and I love you so much, girl. Get some great sleep. I hope this helped you somehow a little bit. Got a little burns off your shoulders, so Conjure Queen is cool too. Conjure Queen is cool too. The only thing about Conjure Queen is that she just kind of like always talks about other deities a lot, like praying to other deities. And I know Pretty Boss does too, but I don't know how I feel about praying to other deities and trying to get other deities to do things for me. I like to, you know what I'm saying? I like to depend on myself for my powers, if that makes sense. Ah, I'm glad, yo. All right, Desiree. Well, I'm gonna catch you mañana. We gonna chop it up again soon. I love you, girl, and good night. Good night, good night, good night.